How old were you when you first met R. Kelly? Nah. Just bullshit.
I was 7 when I met Mr. Kelly.
Okay, so hello. How do you do? All you YouTubers out there, we've been gone. We've been missing. We almost died. I'm Mo Parnar, but no longer Mo Parnar because I'm just saying Nar now. So, and this is, I'm no longer Mo Parnar. I don't have my car no more.
Oh. They don't even know that.
Oh yeah, I know. That's another story. Another time.
Oh.
And this is,
My name is Kylie.
and this is,
That on Instagram it's baby girl, but it's just Kylie.
constantly involved.
Who?
Anyway.
Who is it? Is it? You changed my name? No, I didn't. Okay, good.
Anyway, we've been trapped in the house dying. We've been under quarantine. Yeah, we had the COVID. Mm-hmm.
This is about how we got the COVID
Yeah.
and our experience with the COVID
Yeah.
and COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we got the COVID because, well, let me tell you all about myself.
Right. Tell your experience, because your experience is gonna be way dramatic.
You know, I work in the general public. She does too. But you know, I didn't bring the COVID home. No. I didn't bring the COVID home. The COVID came to me.
Oh my God, I'm going first.
To me.
So no.
The way that I got the
You
COVID was
have to-
because
no,
she
you
ate a
have to-
Tim Hortons sandwich, and the Tim Hortons sandwich had to have germs on it. It had to be infested with COVID-19 all over it. At that time, we didn't know where it came from, but we kind of know where it came from now. So
From a Tim Hortons sandwich? Shut up. It wasn't from a sandwich. It was from a. Dang, it wasn't
It was a
sandwich.
breakfast
It was a
sandwich.
sandwich.
But it wasn't really.
But it wasn't from no breakfast sandwich.
Nah.
So, wait, you go first.
Go ahead. No, I was just playing. I just wanted to say that.
Okay, so we actually got the COVID from a family member. And we was all working at, well, me and this family member was working at the hospital. And she was doing a lot of work at the time.
Overtime.
And it was during the time, like it was during March when they had first hit. So we was thinking maybe, you know, calm down on working because, you know, you might catch it. And she was like, nah, I'm not going to catch it. And then she started coughing and stuff. And we just thought it was because she was working too much. Like it couldn't possibly hit the hospital that fast because it was only like, it was like a week before.
It was the weekend before.
Yeah, she called it the weekend before it got there.
Yeah.
No, it was the weekend of it coming.
Yeah.
Then she called it the exact weekend of it being there. The weekend next, like a few days after it hit. And she was coughing and stuff, but she was still able to walk to work. And you know, when you go to hospitals, they take your temperature and I don't know, everything else. Like she was fine. She just had a little bit of a cough. And one day she called us from her, no, actually what it was, I was going to orientation at this time also. And I wasn't gonna go one day because I felt like sick and I didn't know what was wrong. I just felt like real sick, so I just didn't go. And I knew I had a weird cough. Is that how it happened?
No, the person was coughing in the car.
Was it? Oh, right. Okay, so we can cut that off. Okay, so yeah, she was sick and she got sick that week of, and I took her home one day and she was coughing in the car. But did we have masks at that time?
Nope.
No, we didn't have masks at that time and she was just coughing all over the car. And I thought it was normal, so even though I was bothered by it and I was looking at her like that, you know, like it was okay. So then we went over to his mom's house, and I remember that Sunday I started like, it was like a weird tickle in my throat, and I'm like like I'm just doing that lightly or whatever, and I kept saying like I caught the COVID, And he was like, nah, it's probably okay. It's probably not nothing. And I'm like, I just feel like I got it. And then like, what was it, 2 days later or the next day? It was the next day I had to work. I started feeling sick. And I just called off of work because I knew I was going to be coughing in a quiet classroom and people was going to be looking at me all funny. Because that's when it had just broke, so I just called off. And then that day, the person that the family member had came home. She couldn't even stay at work and she was sick. And that's how I caught it. And then I gave it to Nard.
Yep. You know, and it killed me, you know. Because I wanted to work. I still wanted to be out here supporting everybody because I'm an essential worker. That's what I do. I work for the people.
He gave it to everybody.
I did not give it to
He gave it to everybody.
I did not give it
because he was the last person. He was the last person to show symptoms, but he knew that we had it, and then it was like, I'm gonna just still go to work.
No,
so
I didn't give it to
that's something.
That's possible. That's actually very
right.
possible. I'm actually probably a person that actually probably spread it because of them. We didn't know. I was joking around thinking that it was a breakfast sandwich. You know, the breakfast sandwich gave us the COVID, but not really thinking we had the COVID, but then we had the COVID.
That's before they was like really testing people too, so. But, let's see, what's the symptoms that we had, let's cut that off. We can talk about the symptoms we had?
Yeah, we can say the symptoms we had.
Okay. So the symptoms that I had was I had coughing, I had fevers, headaches. I had really, really bad headaches.
The worst headache.
I couldn't smell. Sometimes I couldn't stand. And I think that was all that I had.
But see, me, I was getting through it like a champ. I had headaches, I had fevers, and I couldn't smell nothing at the end. At the very end, I couldn't smell. I lost my smell at the end. Not in the beginning.
I did too.
At the end. But in the beginning, everything was all good except for the headaches and the fevers. I rarely had a cough. The cough lasted for probably a day. And other than that, the headache and the fever was the worst part. And a sore throat. The sore throat.
Yeah, I had a sore throat too.
Sore throat lasted for 2 weeks.
I was supposed to say, I feel like I was sick for you think you were sick for 2 weeks?
I don't think I was sick for the 2 weeks, but the sore throat lasted for that long.
I think all in all, I was my sickest for probably 5 to 6 days. And then it took me a whole nother week to fully recover. I couldn't smell for at least 2 to 3 weeks. And it was this weird smell that got stuck in my nose.
It's like a stain.
And it comes back every now and then, but it's the weirdest smell. If you had the COVID, you definitely know what I'm talking about. But I never lost my taste or nothing. Some people say they lose their taste.
No, the taste, everything was good, but the smell, it drove me crazy. I was like, how can I live without smell?
Yeah, we definitely thought our smell was not coming back.
I thought I was going to have to kill myself because I couldn't take that. I can't not smell. You know what? The smell of fried chicken? The smell of fried chicken?
You can still taste it.
I can taste it, but I can't smell it. I want to be able to smell my food and taste my food. That's a sense that
you can smell it in your mouth. But it would always be that weird smell. It would be that smell on top of it. It was
coronavirus.
You should smell your sinuses or something. I don't know.
It was little needles going through my stomach. It was I smelled bleach. Well, I tried to smell bleach. I attempted to smell bleach. I attempted to smell household cleaner, candles. None of that was getting through. I even with our daughter's dirty diaper, couldn't smell poop.
Oh yeah.
Could not smell poop.
So we were in a whole nother place and it was kind of small, so we was kind of cramped. And still, should I say that?
What's up to you? That's too much in our business.
Right, okay, no. We was okay. Also, when we had the COVID, we had our kids around us, and neither one of them showed symptoms the whole time. And when I was nursing, I just held I tried to look the other way and nurse her, and then I would put her down. She never caught anything from me though.
We don't know if they had it though.
We don't know. We don't know if
it was
they
right
had
up under. There's no way that they didn't have it. In my eyes, I believe they had it.
But they seemed normal to me the whole time. I don't think nothing was wrong. If anything, I feel her Nyla's schedule was adjusting. But he thinks that she had the COVID because she was sleeping a lot.
She slept the whole time.
But nothing concerning. She still smiled and laughed and everything. I think at that time she was like 4 months, right? 'Cause that was 2 months ago.
She was like, well, yeah, she probably was like 3.5 months.
Yeah, she was 3.5 when it
When we
hit.
first started.
But like at the time we caught the COVID, she was 4 months. So yeah, a 4-year-old and a 4-year-old and a 4-month-year-old, they didn't catch nothing from us.
4-month-old baby.
4-month-old, I always forget. Well, I mean, I always mess up. But yeah.
And that was the COVID, and we survived. Everybody surviving though. That's a good thing. They made it worse than what you really think it is.
No, but I mean, it is
some
bad
people,
for
some people do have it bad. I'm not gonna say it's not bad, but in our case, yeah, it was a little run. I don't want to catch it again, and I hope we don't catch it again. A little run for the money though.
Honestly, I was more precautious before than I am now. I really feel like you can't get it again after you get it. Or like maybe in the summer you just can't get it because it's been like a lot of low cases lately.
Hopefully they make a vaccine. Hopefully it's all over and life goes back to normal.
If they make a vaccine, would you get a vaccine?
No.
Because I wouldn't.
I wouldn't get the vaccine because I already had it. It's already in my system. Unless it's already in my system.
Okay, so what if you need it yearly?
My immune system can fight it off. I didn't die.
So if you get the flu, what? You just gonna fight it off?
Yes.
What if you can't?
Well, then I just died.
Well, that just proves that your point was wrong, though, and that's the last minute.
No. It's already in my system. I'm gonna be immune to it for just as long as somebody who has the vaccine because you get the flu, but you're gonna catch the flu right back again. It takes some time.
I don't worry like that though. You still have to get vaccinated.
Later in life.
Whatever.
But we don't know how this vaccination works. It might be what is that?
I'm not getting this, alright?
It's some. I forgot what you can get a vaccine for, and then if you get it, you don't get it again. Like the chickenpox vaccine, for example, when you're born, you get that shot, and you never catch the chickenpox.
That's the chickenpox. How does the chickenpox apply to like the flu or COVID? It don't.
It might. It's still a germ.
It's completely
still
different.
bacteria.
The flu is more like the
And she's about to eat this bacteria infested apple that she did not wash off.
Oh yeah.
No, you didn't. When did you wash it off? When you got here? This morning. And you took it to work.
I didn't take it to work. It's been in the car.
That's still even worse. I've been
Right.
having DoorDash stuff in there. I done touched all on that apple.
No, you did not.
I swear to God I did.
You didn't have it?
Yes, I moved it because I had to put stuff in the cup holder.
Why would you just let me find it?
I didn't know that you was gonna really bite it.
You thought I was picking up the apple to be funny or something?
I don't know, man. I told you to wash that thing off. I would have thought you washed it off.
I brought it in the house to eat it. Like, why you didn't tell me when I picked it up?
Where'd you pick it up from?
The car.
And the up under the thing, right, with everything.
No,
It wasn't in the.
it was in the cup holder.
It wasn't in the cup holder.
Maybe it was in the cup
I
holder.
moved it because I had put some stuff in there. And either way it go, you still about to eat everything in the cup holder.
Yeah.
That cup holder that had car chemicals all throughout that boy. You just sick.
You know.
This is how we caught the COVID.
Baby, come on now.
And we'll be back in about 2 weeks telling you how we got it again. Say bye.
I did.
Say bye.
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 Get out. Go home.